Let's do it. But the first few movies, so they had this whole thing.
In a bit, but a stop off for some quick lunch at an A&W, headed to a pawn store. J-Bob, the video game slob, finally back at home. Man, I feel like I spent 3 hours out there today at that small convention, at some stores in the same town, the next town over, picking up some stuff. Very cool event, very toy-focused and collector-focused, but there were some great video game dealers there, and so I went with the store owner. Picked a lot of stuff for him because there's just not a lot of stuff I don't have. And so, there's not a lot in it for me if I just go by myself, that kind of thing. So I'm testing out. I got the convention next week. So I got to get these consoles tested that I picked up over the weekend. I've got a whole bunch done. But I got more to do. I got to get ready. I got to get prepared. So probably not going to be a lot of pickups this week, but should be a massive, maybe 2-part video. Very cool thing coming up. This convention is awesome. This is our 5th year doing it. It's such a cool thing to be a part of this. So very cool stuff coming up. Anyway, 1-minute intro. What did I pick up? So I picked up a couple games here out of a $75 lot. We bought a bunch of NES stuff and some PS2 things and that kind of stuff. But $5 games out of it. Gradius, I can just always use Gradius for $5. We picked 2 of them up, so I said I'd take one. And Ghost and Goblins, which I didn't have. So this guy had these things, $7, $9. We took all the games under $10, asked for them for $5, and we got them. So that was pretty good. These things were 85% off, or 15% off. So I paid $8.50 for Kirby Squeak Squad, which looks like a good deal. I just didn't have it, and I'm really a fan of getting all the Nintendo first-party DS games. So it was very cool to have that. Well, there you go. That's why they call me the slob, right? So there we go. Crash of the Titans, $4, so whatever that factors out to be. I just didn't have Crash of the Titans on the PS2, which is surprising because I think I have it, on the 360. So 21583. This is a pretty late release PS2 game. Always cool to add another PS2 game. Double Dragon Advance by Atlas. This was $30, so I don't know what 15% off is, but something like $26 I think is what I paid for this. Looks like a pretty good deal on this game. I'm going to have to put this in, especially I have all those 101s downstairs, and check this out. I don't know why it's so valuable and why Atlas made it, but I'm going to look into this. I just took a chance on it, hoping that's a good deal, something cool. This is a really weird game. I always said I wasn't going to buy F1 Race Stars Powered Up Edition because it was Japanese, and so I really didn't need it for the Wii U set because it didn't come out in America. So why do I need it? But for $15 and, what is that, maybe 13 or whatever with the discount, I couldn't pass it up. And I think that's a good value. I don't really know what it goes for, but I think it has to be more than 13. I don't know. NCAA Football 11 for $10. This is like a $20 game. This is one of those hot sports games to look for. If you're out and about and you see sports games, check for NCAA 11. Again, I already have it, but the video game store, that's just not something he's going to move or sell really quick. It should be good at the convention. 2 free pickups. Just a really dinged up Knuckles. Not even sure if I need this for the collection. Hopefully, I'll put something in the comments down below. But hey, with free Atari Force, I don't say no to. This says 20, but I paid 10 for Crazy Ivan. Cardboard long boxes with corners that nice and in, a little bit of damage, but condition is really good on this for a cardboard long box. I'm not going for the long box set yet, but it might be something I do in the future, and I just like to passively add them when I find them for good deals. Little King Story, another one I added for $10. X-Seed game. Just the Wii isn't really filled with a lot of great games, and so I'm not trying to go for the X-Seed set. I'm 4 games now away from the Wii U set, so I really am going to try to find that Cabela's to put the set to bed, and then Zumba and the 2 Skylanders games I need to complete the set. Actually did see the Skylanders games today at 10 apiece. Just the games. But I'm not paying that. So 4 games that'll be to bed, and I'm at like 22-ish now for the NES set. So we'll get those done, and then maybe I'll go back and do like the X-Seed set or some fun things like that. So then we went to Mega Replay. $1 for Halo Legends on DVD. I didn't own this. I really could have swore I did, but wasn't in the database, so hopefully not a double. They do buy 5, get the 6th free. So I did not have, I probably don't have about 100 Nintendo Powers. So to find 6 is pretty cool. So I paid, $10.60, $10.70 for all these. Let's just say $11. $2, a little more than I like to pay, but I got some cool covers in Dragon Quest, a Mario, the Mario Odyssey there, or Galaxy there. The new Mario, very cool. A Zelda cover, again, very cool. I feel like Zelda covers kind of command a premium. This might be a variant, it might not be. It says subscriber edition on all these. The 250th issue, I really wouldn't go for newsstand versus subscriber variants on everything, but very cool Mega Man, very cool 250th. Wouldn't mind having 2. If not, Game Store said, hey, I'll back you up, buy it, and then I'll take it from you if you already have it. And finally, the 25th anniversary of the NES. It's hard to see, but it's just a gorgeous cover, and so very cool. Very happy to have that. But of course, Mega Replay also has games. And again, so sucker for Atlas games, and so Bomberland Touch for $12 kind of seemed like a no-brainer, so I had to pick that up. Guilty Gear for $8 was my free game. Didn't have it, and Guilty Gear always tends to retain its value, so had to grab that. Radiata Stories, again, just didn't have it, and I know Square Enix made it, so there's a good chance it'll get reprinted, but I feel like for $15, that's probably not too bad of a deal. I also already have Castle Shikigami 2, but you would not guess from that cover art that it's a shooter. And so for $10, this is a pure spec. I think it'll go up. I think it'll do better. And if nothing else, I'll put a price on it. If nobody pays it at the convention, I'll just keep it. I don't care. I think it's a cool game. And then Soul Nomad by NIS America. Again, trying to knock out the more expensive PS2 games. And I think $20 is probably a pretty good price on this. Anytime you just have these RPG elements, rare title, something I just haven't seen before, first chance to buy it, so of course I'm going to do it. So there you go. I did not get, World Class Heroes 2G or something like that on the PS3. My buddy got that. He snagged that from me for $55. So that was a cool item that he got. And just a bunch of comics. He picked up a bunch of comics. I don't get into that stuff. You've seen me buy comics on the channel for him. And so I tend to not make very much money on those, but just kind of pick them up. One of these days, I'll keep seeing what he buys, and I'll find some cool stuff. But they had tons of stuff. It was really cool. Someone set up that had like the NES test cart. That was some cool stuff. I tried to get a little footage of some of the things that I saw there. But it's always hard. You're moving fast, and there's lots of other buyers and things like that. We got there a few minutes early, and they let us in early, so that was nice. Definitely had the best deals at this table. And so Disc Replay or Mega Replay, if they're in your area, check them out because they have awesome deals. They're fabulous to deal with. So there you go. But stay tuned. Next episode should be live from the convention. Tons of stuff on my end, tons of deals. We'll be going both ways, buying and selling, and maybe getting some video of that. All that kind of fun stuff. And so we'll be putting it on the channel. I appreciate the support. Thanks for the comments. and keep on grinding YouTube. Find those deals. Let me know what you're finding in the comments. We'll talk to you later.